Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to Akshara IT Foundation. This is Synop, your maths faculty. Let us go to the today's class. Yeah, today we are going to discuss about the synopsis 2 in geometry topic. So it is based on angles. Okay. So what is an angle? What is an angle? So earlier we used to discuss about that line segment, ray, point, collinear points, non-collinear points, all we discussed, right? Now here angle is nothing but two rays or line segments, two rays or line segment at a common end point. Two rays or line segment at a common end point forms an angle. For example, it is an ray AB and it is a ray AC. So both are having a common point is A. Here there is a formation of angle. Correct? So simply we can say that two rays or line segment, two rays or line segments at a common endpoint. At a common endpoint forms an angle. Okay? Right. So here AC is called initial ray. AC is called initial ray and AB is called terminal ray. AC is called initial ray and AB is called terminal ray. Okay, na? Here the angle will forms. Usually we are going to denote the angle with the symbol theta. This is called theta. Okay, na? Theta, alpha, beta, gamma. We are using these symbols for representing the angle. Theta, alpha, beta, gamma, like that. This one alpha, beta, gamma. Clear? So what is an angle? Two rays or line segment at a common endpoint forms an angle. Here the common, while you are observing these two rays, this horizontal line, this horizontal ray is considered as initial ray and it is called terminal ray. And this terminal ray is moving like here to here, makes an angle, increasing the value of the angle. Okay, na? Clear? Yeah. Now let us discuss about the types of angles. Types of angles. And we discussed that the angle is represented with the symbol theta and measure of an angle is in degrees. Its measure is in degree. 1 degree, 2 degree, 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees, 120 degrees, whatever. So the measurement we always use to denote, we always use to convey in the form of degrees. Okay, right. So now types of angles. The mainly the first angle is acute angle. What is the first angle? Acute angle. Then right angle. Third one is obtuse angle. Fourth, straight angle. Fifth one, reflex angle. And last one is complete angle. Okay, na? So while you are observing the types of angles, acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle, reflex angle and complete angle. So mainly we are conveying these 6 types of angles. What is an acute angle? An acute angle is nothing but an angle which measures. I told you that the measure of an angle we denoted with degrees and symbol is denoted with theta. Okay, na? So measure of an angle is or an angle which measures, its measurement less than 90 degrees. Less than 90 degrees and more than 0. Okay, na? So simply between 0 and 90 degrees is called acute angle. is called acute angle, like this. We know that exactly 90 degrees like this. The angle between any two side by side or any two adjacent walls is 90 degrees. Or angle between the floor and wall is 90 degrees. Okay, na? It is exactly like a shape of alphabet. One of the alphabet is L. Okay, now if the angle is less than that, that means the gap between these two rays, is less than 90 degrees, is called an acute angle. Okay, acute angle. So it is exactly lies between 0 to 90 degrees. Okay. Now, if an angle which is exactly measures 90 degrees, theta value is 90 degrees, that is nothing but right angle. This is the example for right angle. Okay, na? Now, coming to obtuse angle. The measure of an angle is more than 180 but more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. More than 90 but less than 180 degrees is called obtuse angle. 180 degrees, that means if initial ray and terminal ray coming to the same straight line, then the angle here is exactly 180 degrees. Okay, na? So less than, that means more than 90, less than 180. So it can be obtuse angle. It is more than 90 degrees and but less than 180 degrees. So we can represent the angle is between 90 degrees and 180 degrees. 90, 180 between. Okay, now. So acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle. Now straight angle. Straight angle means an angle exactly measures 180 degrees. Angle exactly 180 degrees. That is nothing but it represents a straight line. It represents a straight line like this. So that will be straight angle. Now reflex angle. Reflex angle is nothing but more than 180 but less than 360. More than 180 but less than 360. Simply it is lies between 180 and 360. This is reflex angle. Okay? An angle which measures more than 180. So this is 180 degrees, but the angle is more than this, like this. It is crossing 180 degrees and more than that, like huge angle. So this is reflex angle. Complete angle means the terminal ray and initial ray both are coincide. That means terminal ray and initial ray both are coincide. That means it completes one rotation. The terminal ray completes exactly one rotation. Nothing but it gives a circular format. Okay. So this is called complete angle which measures exactly 360 degrees. Okay. So these are the types of angle. We discussed about what is angle and what are the types of angles. Clear till then? Yes. And measure of an angle, we are measuring the angle with degrees, and angle is denoted with the symbol theta. So we discussed about the initial ray and terminal ray and the measurements of each type of angles also. An angle which is less than 90, smallest angle, that means very acute angle we can remember. Exactly 90 degrees, like L shape, that is nothing but right angle. More than 90, less than 180, that is obtuse angle. Exactly 180 degrees like a straight line, straight angle. More than 180, less than 360, reflex angle. But not least, complete angle which measures exactly 360 degrees. That means the terminal ray completes one rotation and both the terminal ray and initial ray are coincide together. Okay, na? So which gives 360 degrees. So complete angle. Okay, na? Right. And still we need to discuss about that complementary angles, supplementary angles, linear pair, adjacent angles, vertically opposite angles, and some of the angles at transversal. That means we need to discuss about the transversal concept also. Okay, na? So let us go through the example problems. So before that, let me discuss about that adjacent angles. Yeah, adjacent angles and vertically opposite angles, complementary and supplementary angles. Let us see. Right. Now we'll discuss about the adjacent angles. Okay. Adjacent angles. Adjacent angles means two angles. If you take two angles, the two angles must have a common end point and a common arc. Then the two angles are called adjacent angles. Adjacent meaning is nothing but side by side. Okay, na? That means there are two separate angles are there. The two separate angles are connected by a common arc and a common vertex. Then the two angles come and mix together side by side. That type of angles are called adjacent angles. Okay, na? Right. Let us see that. For example, now AB, I have taken AB is a ray, AC is a ray. Here forms two rays at a common endpoint forms an angle. But here in between one more ray will be there, AD. Okay, na? That means CAD. CAD forms an angle and BAD also forms an angle. That means this angle 1 and angle 2, theta 1 and theta 2. Both are having common arc, a common arm. What is that? Common arm. AD is a common arm and common end point or common vertex. A is a common vertex. So two angles are having a common arm and common vertex. Then the two angles are set. The two angles are set in adjacent angles, and then the two angles are called adjacent angles. Okay, na? Right. That means here angle BAD and angle DAC are called adjacent angles. Now here you should remember that A is a middle letter. Here A is a middle letter. That means it indicates where the angle is exactly located. That means the angle is forming at letter A. Here also the angle is forming at letter A. Okay, na? So BAD. So these two are called adjacent angles. Okay, na? Right. Now vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. So before that, let me take one rough diagram. Then you just say that the given angles are adjacent angles or not. So I am drawing a picture here, that is your AB is an arc, AC is an arc, and DE is an arc. Here one angle forms, here one angle forms. So can we take this one as adjacent angles? Can we take it one as it is adjacent angles? No, because AB is a common arc. Okay, na? AB is a common arc, but common vertex is somewhat different. Common vertex is somewhat different. So we cannot take this one as adjacent angles because there is no common vertex. Two angles having a common arm and common vertex only called adjacent angles. So vertically opposite angles. Vertical opposite angles means when two lines are intersect each other. Two lines are intersect at a point. When two lines AB is a line and I am taking that CD is another line. AB and CD. Two lines are intersect at a point. That means both are having a common point or intersecting point. This one I am taking as O. Letter O. If two angles are intersect at one point, or two lines are intersect at one point, there is formation of two pairs of vertically opposite angles. Here, what are the angles will form? DOB is an angle, AOC is an angle. Here angle will forms. AOC is an angle and DOB is an angle. These two angles are equal. These two angles are equal. And also here also we can form here. DOA and BOC. These two angles also forms. But DOB and AOC are opposite angles. They are not side by side angles. They are not side by side. They are opposite to each other. Same way, DOA and BOC also opposite to each other. That means if two angles are intersect at a point, two pairs of vertically opposite angles forms. Two pairs of vertically opposite angles are forms. What are the two pairs? Angle DOB is a pair, DOB and AOC. These two angles are opposite to each other. And the second pair is angle DOA and BOC. These two pair of angles are called vertically opposite angles. Okay, na? If three lines are intersect each other, three lines, 1, 2, 3, three lines intersect, three pairs of opposite angles forms. Here first pair, this is second pair, and it will be the third pair. Three pairs of vertically opposite angles are formed. Okay, na? Right. Now let us discuss about the complementary angles and supplementary angle. Then we can go through the exercise problems. So what are complementary angles? Complementary angles are simply when you add any two angles, their sum must be 90 degrees. Their sum must be 90 degrees. So complementary angles means, so simply sum of two angles. Sum of two angles is 90 degrees. Such type of angles are called complementary angles. Complement means 90 degrees. So for example, I am taking 25 degrees. Then how much I should add to get 60 degrees? Sorry, 90 degrees. I should add 65 degrees. So this 65 is complementary angle of 25. Because for 25, if you add 65, then only it will be 90 degrees. So complement of 25 degrees is 65 degrees. Same way complement of 65 degrees is 25 degrees. Then sum of two angles is 90 degrees. Okay? Complementary angle of 25 is 65. Complementary angle of 65 is 25. Same way supplementary angles. Supplementary angles means sum of two angles 180 degrees. Sum of two angles is 180 degrees. Such type of angles are called supplementary angles. Okay, na? For example, I am taking 1 degree. Then how much I should add to get 180? It is nothing but 179 degrees. So 1 degree supplementary angle of 1 is 179. Supplementary angle of 179 is 1. Okay, na? Right, sum of two angles is 180, then each of the angle is called supplementary to one another. So this is about adjacent angles, vertically opposite angles, complementary angles and supplementary angles. Okay, na? So let us see the examples, exercise problems. concept based questions. We'll discuss about concept based questions. The first one, very easy. The unit of measure of an angle. Unit measure of an angle is degree. I told you the measurement of angle were represented in degrees. Okay. Next, second one, the terminal ray and initial ray becomes opposite. Then the angle. Terminal ray and initial ray. Initial ray is this one. Terminal ray is this one. Opposite to each other. Then the angle forms is 180 degrees. Nothing but straight angle. Okay, right. Now coming to the third point, the measurement of an angle is 304. Measure of an angle is 304. Which type of angle it is? According to the definition, an angle which measures more than 180 less than 360. That means it must be between 180 and 360. So 304 is a between number from 180 to 360. So 304 is reflex angle. Okay. Now statement number 4. The complete angle of 41. Sorry, complement angle of 41. What is complementary angle? Complementary angle means sum of two angles 90 degrees. Then each of the angle is complementary to one another. So I don't know the complementary angle. I am taking as x. So how much I should add to 41 to get 90? So simply I am just transposing 41 right hand side. It will be minus 41. That is equals to 10 minus 1 is 9. 49. So 49 degrees is a complementary angle or complement of 41 degrees. Because 41 plus 49 becomes 90 degrees. Complement means sum of two angles 90 degrees. Question number 5. Okay. So this is one angle will be given in the given measurement. The given angle is, that means while you are observing the diagram, there is an initial ray, terminal ray, both are given. Here N, M, R. Where the angle located, that means which letter angle is forming at angle N. That means we can write this angle as MNR, or we can write RNM. Anything is same. But the main point is the N is must be the middle letter. Okay, now? So any one of the required answer we need to choose. Yeah. M N R. So option 2. Next, supplement of 72 degrees. Supplement or supplementary angle. Supplementary angle means what? Sum of two angles are 90 degrees. First angle plus second angle equals to 180. Supplementary means 180 degrees. Now 72 degrees transpose this side. It will be minus 72, nothing but 108. Okay. So 180 minus 72 is nothing but 108. 108 is the supplementary angle of 72 degrees. Okay. Now let us go to the next problem. Problem number 7. Right. So that is given that the complementary angle of one complementary angle is 89. Am I right? Yeah. Now 8th problem. Supplementary angle of 178, that we can try. So because 6, 7, 8, 9 same models we can try. Next, question number 9. Which of the following pair is complementary angles? Complementary angles, to become complementary angles, sum of two angles must be 90 degrees. So according to the definition, try to check each and every option, add the both angles. When you will get that answer is 90 degrees, that pair is called complementary angles. So let us go to the question number 11. 10. Which of the following is supplementary? Same like complementary, you need to check supplementary. Now 11th question. Which of the following is reflex angle? Reflex angle means more than 180, less than 360. That means the number which is lies between 180 and 360 is our answer. So according to that, 181, yes, is the right answer. 279, that is also a right answer. So both 1 and 2. Our option is both 1 and 2. What is first option? 181. Second option 279. Both are lies between 180 and 360. 12th question. Each angle in a pair of complementary angle is. Each angle in a pair of complementary. Each angle is acute. Acute means less than 90 degrees. While you are observing complementary, sum of two angles 90. That means each angle is definitely less than 90 degrees, right? Right. So we can take this one as each angle in complementary is acute. So that's it for today, children. Thank you one and all. Have a nice day. We'll continue the class in our next session. Thank you. Bye bye.